If any of y'all live in Dallas or near Dallas, have you ever been traveling northbound from on I-35 from 6 to 9 a.m.? If you have, you should know that it's crazy how oversaturated Dallas has become with cars. Dallas households have around 2 cars per household. And, that's not really the issue I'm here to talk about. The issue I'm here to talk about is from that oversaturation, from that reliance on cars that we have in Dallas, or, in another city that has similar issues. And it's the production of CO2 emissions, carbon emissions. A nonprofit called Climate Trace, who is dedicated to track greenhouse emissions, showed that Dallas in 2023 produced 77 million tons of CO2 emissions. And 30% of that was from transportation, specifically cars. And I just find it insane because if you put that into perspective, 1 ton of CO2 emissions is around the dimensions of a cube, but with the height and width and length being the size of a telephone pole. And then multiply that by 24 million, it kind of creates an insane picture, but it's our reality. And there is a solution to this problem, and that is an investment into public transportation and infrastructure. And an example of this, or a city that uses this, is Tokyo, Japan. Their population goes around 30 to 40 million people, and only 17% of their carbon emissions come from transportation, from cars and such. And, from research, I saw that 80% of Japan's population uses public transport to get to and from work. And I feel like it's something that Dallas needs as well. It's something that we should be investing in. And, something that you could do to make this future happen or make it a reality is be involved in environmental groups, be involved, be aware. I feel like that's the most important thing. Be aware that there's an issue going on. Because without knowing the problem, how are you gonna fight it? And to put more words into action is go vote, go talk to your representatives, because that's what they're here for. They're here to listen to your problems and fight for them, try to find a solution for them. And I think by fighting for this, it's creating a better future for our kids, for our kids' kids. And if you're not gonna have kids, it's a better future for you, because these things do take time. They're gonna take time, but we might still be here to enjoy that. And I think by being active with our environment and being there to make a better future for us, it's gonna be worth it. And people should really be aware of this issue and should really try to fight against it, because I don't really want to see a gray Dallas. I want to see clear skies and blue water. Well, clear water. Thank you.